Carlos Rodon is an option, but a lot of people are trying to get him. A lot of teams are saying he doesn't fully pass the sniff test. His innings, went down the more last year went on. And the White Sox, it's just one season of good. So you got to pay on that. So I'm trying to get undervalue. I think every team is going to try and get Carlos Rodon undervalued to the point where it builds up and they're like, whoa, dude got paid in the end.
He's the last free agent that he can really change your pitching staff, who's not Clayton Kershaw, who's like not calling his own shot, that he's looking for the biggest contract. And obviously every team needs pitching. And his year last year was massive, a 2.37 ERA. 24 starts. That's real. And the thing that my godson BBD has mentioned on a couple shows, he does have a pedigree. The dude was a big time draft pick. Like, this isn't Nestor kind of popping out of the woodwork. And it's like, all right, maybe this is a fun party trick that works. I think he was a top 3 overall pick, like big lefty, was pumping it. So like a team is very much going to talk themselves into Carlos Rodon.
What they will say is, he got hurt in August, and his last 8 starts, I think he averaged he averaged 4.1 or innings.
He wore out for sure.
Yeah. So what do you got there? But I said if the Yankees sign Rodon to fit somewhere in the Monty Sevy pack, I will gladly clap and be like, yes, let's see what we got here. I would not be upset. I would be happy. I would say, go get him. As a guy in all his interviews, seems awesome. So.
And I mean, the baseball savant speaks. I mean, a lot of dark red on that chart for people that live in that world. And yeah, I mean, it just, we did the turkey math a lot last year, but as a Yankee fan, you would have the mentality like, okay, Garrett Cole's got to be Garrett Cole for us to do our thing. And then, like, again, thinking of past year's playoff rotations, if we just need one of Rodon to look really good, Sevy to look really good, Jameson Taillon to look really good, Monty to look really good, like now you have opened up your options enough that if you get to October and Garrett's Garrett, that you're going to have a 1-2 punch. You just don't know who it's going to be.
Trade options. The entire Oakland A's staff, Frankie Montas, Sean Manaea, and Chris Bassitt.
You'd think all of them should be traded.
Montas has 2 seasons of team control left. Manaea is entering his final year of ARB, so he has 1 year left. So 10.2 mil for 1 year for Sean Manaea. And Bassitt entering final year of arbitration, projected to be making 8.8. So it'd be 1 year for Bassitt for $8 million.
We've got 3 guys here that pitched big innings last year. 187 innings from Frankie, 179 from Manaea, 157 from Bassitt. All with very solid, respectable ERAs. Montas is kind of the high-end guy. He's got some gross stuff. He can strike you out. Bassitt has been really good. He's kind of the funky, tall righty. He's an uncomfortable at bat, our Trevor Plouffe has talked about. And I'm circling right now, main pitch is the sinker. Hello. And then Sean Manaea is the lefty. He's fun to watch. He's one of my favorite pitchers. He doesn't necessarily baseball savant nerd stuff jump off the charts, but I think he's a lefty that throws different pitches that gets guys out. And you're not talking crazy prospect capital. That's what you were saying with the contract years. Like for 1 year of a Manaea or Bassitt, you're talking 1 medium prospect.
Bassitt got Cy Young votes last 2 years. Manaea's funky lefty that you just kind of does it. Like Montas, you'd get 2 years if they're trading with the A's. If the A's are getting rid of these guys, I would want some of these guys.
I mean, my Bassitt, I just got a whoop, like when you're hooked up to the heart machine and it little boop. I just had that. Bassitt. 27 starts last year, led the league in win-loss percentage, so that's huge. That's huge.
3.15 ERA. I mean, over the last 4 years, Chris Bassitt has started 70 games to a 3.23 ERA and a 1.29 ERA plus, 412 innings pitched over the last 4 years, 3.23 ERA. He's probably, and he's the cheapest, did we say?
Certainly in total money.
In money.
Yes.
So like trade value more, but like as far as you're taking on is he's $8.8 million. They're probably getting a lot of calls on Chris Bassitt. I would take him.
Could we address one more kind of elephant in the room with these gentlemen?
Their logo is the elephant.
The A's elephant.
A little bit, but I mean, there is another guy on the A's. The Yankees are probably interested in trading in. It's easier to stomach giving up one of the big prospects if you also get like a year of Chris Bassitt with 2 years of a first baseman.
Oh yeah, also
and you toss in a little. It's easy enough to one bigger move.
That would be fun.
Sure.
That would be
they've probably been talking.
That would be an emergency app, people.